The first step to a good risotto is sweating your onions. I use butter instead of olive oil because I find that it coats and kind of creates more of a caramely, fattier flavor inside of the rice. So once our butter is melted, then we're going to add our onions and sweat them down and allow them to get nice and coated in all of that butter. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt to these onions, and what that salt will do is it helps to break the onion down, so it kind of cooks a little bit quicker. We don't want to brown them, we just want to get them nice and soft, good and translucent. Are we recording? Yes, sir. So now that the onions are at this point where they become slightly translucent, you can start to see how the butter starts to combine and the onions are slightly breaking down. At this point we want to add our truffles. So we add our white truffles in, let them kind of saute and become aromatic within that butter. And that butter really helps to bring out the aromatic nature of the truffle. So it really brightens the flavor and creates this beautiful soft texture within the mushroom. At the same time, after we've combined the truffle with the onions, because we don't want to burn anything, we'll add our dry thyme, as well as our dry dill. The reason why we add our dry ingredients at this stage instead of later is because with that fat and the butter, it helps to recreate that aromatic nature of the plant. Once we're at this point, now we want to add our rice. Combine the rice and coat the rice thoroughly with all the fat so it becomes a little bit shiny. Now we're going to cook these. Turn our heat down just a little bit and cook them until it's just a little bit brown on the outside of the husk and stop recording. Go. At this stage, we're going to add our white wine and deglaze the bottom of the pan. Once the bottom of the pan is nicely deglazed, then we're going to start adding our liquid. So we'll add our fish stock 2 ladles at a time, stirring all the while until the water is completely evaporated. We'll add more fish stock. We'll continue to add water until the rice is completely done. Once your scallops begin to brown on one side, you want to make sure they get nice, full color. Allow that natural caramelization, those natural sugars to develop inside of the scallop itself.